The pitch, where legends are born, has also been witness to heartbreaking tragedies, moments when players, in the pursuit of their passion, found their lives cut short. In this video we will talk about 9 players who died giving their all to the game, leaving an indelible mark on the field and in our hearts. Pier Mario Morosini. Pier Mario Morosini was an Italian football player who started professionally as a midfielder. Morosini passed suddenly on the field during a fatal cardiac arrest on April 14, 2012, while playing for Livorno against Pescara. He collapsed in the 31st minute of the Serie B game. He stumbled on the ground, trying to get up, before losing consciousness and receiving medical attention on the field. A defibrillator was used on Morosini, who was conscious when he was taken on the stretcher. He was taken to the Santo Spirito Hospital in a rush, but later reports said he passed away before getting there. Miklos Feher. Miklos Feher played for Benfica against Vitória de Guimarães on January 25, 2004. Feher was a substitute who came on and assisted in the game's only goal. In injury time, he received a yellow card, bent forward in apparent pain, and then fell backward onto the ground. Tragically, he was confirmed dead before midnight, with the cause of his death being cardiac arrhythmia due to hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. In memory of Feher, Benfica retired his number 29 jersey, which he had worn during his time at the club. His passing deeply shocked the world of Portuguese sports, and many paid their respects, including Porto director of football Reinaldo Teles. Manager José Mourinho also visited the Estadio de Luz where Feher's body remained before his final burial in Hungary. Marc-Vivien Foé. Marc-Vivien Foé was a professional football player from Cameroon who started as a defensive midfielder for both his country and club. Foé began his career playing with Canon Yaoundé before moving on to play professionally in the Ligue 1 and Premier League with Lens and West Ham United. He also played for Lyon and Manchester City. Foé's untimely death on June 26, 2003, while playing for Cameroon in an international match, shocked the football world at large. The cause of death was eventually determined to be hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a disorder that causes the heart to thicken without a clear cause. Peter Biaksangwala. Peter Biaksangwala passed away on October 19, 2014, as a result of injuries he got while flipping over to celebrate scoring a goal in a game. The defensive midfielder represented Bethlehem Vengflang FC in the Premier Amateur Division of the small northeastern Indian region of Mizoram. He was only 23 years old when he passed away. Biaksangwala scored a header in the 62nd minute of the match against Chanmari West FC and celebrated by performing many backflips. He suffered a nasty landing and was quickly swarmed by alarmed teammates and officials. Biaksangwala was sent quickly to a hospital nearby, where a CT scan established that his spinal cord had been severed. He was subsequently taken to the ICU, where doctors declared him dead. Samuel Akwaraji. Samuel Akwaraji was a Nigerian professional footballer and a qualified lawyer with a master's degree in international law. He played for the Nigerian national team and various European clubs. The Nigerian midfielder collapsed and died on the field 10 minutes after a 1990 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Angola in Lagos. He died from possible complications of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, as an autopsy showed that the 25-year-old had an enlarged heart and high blood pressure. Arne Spiel. In a game in the 2nd Provincial League of Belgium, Arne Spiel, a 25-year-old goalie for Winkel Sportby, passed away after saving a penalty against Westrosbeek. As his team was up 2-1 in the second half and the young Belgian goalie had just saved the penalty, he passed out. Spiel appeared to be ecstatic after blocking the penalty kick since he immediately slumped. Shortly after first responders rushed to the scene to deploy a defibrillator to try to revive Spiel, he was pronounced dead. Christian Cesar Gomez. Argentine former footballer Christian Cesar Gomez was a defender whose playing career spanned between 9 de Julio de Rafaela, Deportivo Armenio, Sportivo Patria, and Atletico Parana. He passed away in May 2015 during a game. He collapsed on the field during the game and passed away from what was likely a heart attack. He received rapid medical attention and was then transported in an ambulance to the hospital, where he passed away. Mustafa Sylla. Ivory Coast footballer Mustafa Sylla, 21, died after collapsing during a domestic league game. Sylla fell to the turf at the Stade Robert Champrou during matchday 20 of the domestic season and was pronounced dead at hospital after being transported by paramedics. Left-back Sylla was previously on the books of Malian giants Jalaba AC, with whom he won the domestic title in 2022, before returning to his homeland with RCA in September. Alan Pamic. Pamic suffered a heart attack whilst playing a friendly with NK Istra in Maruzny on the 22nd of June, 2013. He had a long history of cardiac problems and it wasn't the first time he had collapsed on the pitch, but the medics let him continue with his career. On this occasion, however, he couldn't carry on and he died.